What's up, everybody? It's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we made our way past Mahogany Town finally through Route 44 and the Ice Path. Got here to Blackthorn City, and today, we're gonna challenge the Blackthorn City Gym for our 8th and final Johto League Gym badge. But first, we want to take a look at Route 45, because there's something here that we want. Probably a spoiler, and we're going to talk about it. We have an empty team slot now. We got red, and that's where we boxed our Kenya, the flying type. Okay, there's something here that I want. Close, but no. Might as well pick it up. An elixir. Second try. Nope. Try number 3 is also a nope. Attempt number 4. Attempt 5. Attempt 6. Oh, look at little Vampy! Lapras does grow to level 36 in the process here. And we're trying to learn Ice Beam! Look at that! We got it just in time for the Dragon Gym. This is a 95 power Ice type move, the most reliable Ice move in the game. Since Blizzard got nerfed, I don't think I talked about that yet. Blizzard in Gen 1 was 90 accuracy, in Gen 2 it is 70 accuracy. Ice Beam is incredible. We are going to get rid of Confuse Ray. I like Parasong for the gimmick of it all. And we have to have Ice Beam though. This is an incredible Ice type move. Alright, I lost track of the attempt total. So, are we at what, 6 or 7? 6, 7? Attempt 7, Graveler. Nope. Attempt 8. Attempt 9. Donphan. Still no, but geez. You know what? Let's try out our new Ice Beam. I know Hoen's Ice Beam is iconic, but that noise is also just as iconic. Nope. Nope. Really? The triple Geodude bonus? And now it evolved. Still no. I promise this is not a grinding montage. %5 chance you can find wild Skarmory here. Or I think as some people say Skarmory. Skarmory is our final team member. Let me explain. Because I know what people are going to say. I'm copying Chucky Conroy. No, I'm not. I can't prove it, but I have a piece of paper that has team layouts for about 7 or 8 different games. I did that all before starting the Pokemon Yellow Let's Play. I have had my teams planned out for Pokemon that I like, Pokemon that I think would be helpful, Pokemon I want to show off, or Pokemon that are genuinely good. Like, I didn't show off Kadabra in Generation 1, because I had, Starmie in mind. Which I've never used a Starmie in Generation 1 before. It was such a tucked away Pokemon, you had to use the rod, you had to grind it up then to get the rest of your team. I wanted to go ahead and do that instead of using the popular Kadabra. Slowbro was another option as well. But I didn't like that idea. I wanted to use Stormy. For Johto, I really wanted a flying type still. But I have used so many flying types that I'm either bored with it, or it's a flying type I don't like. Pidgeotto, for example, it's just so basic and so underwhelming, and evolves into Pidgeot kind of on the later end of things. It evolves at what, level 36, right? Level 18 to Pidgeotto, level 36 into Pidgeot. So I didn't want to use that one. Dodrio is after you've gotten 8 badges, so there's that. Pharaoh is probably the more common one because you can get it as the gift Kenya, which has boosted experience points as well because it acts like a traded Pokemon. So a lot of people use that one, but I didn't really want to use Dodrio though. I mean, Pharaoh. It's just, it evolves level 20, it's a good Pokemon, but it's used by so many times. I've used it plenty of times as well in this game and in Gen 1. Then you got Pokemon like Farfetch and Noctowl, and they're just not good. My first time using Noctowl was actually Heart Gold Soul Silver, and it was underwhelming. It had Hypnosis and Roost, which is good, a flying type move, a normal type move. Swap one of those out for like a psychic type attack like Confusion, but it just wasn't that good. And I know Noctowl is worse in Gen 2 than it is in Gen 4. So even though it had good special defense, I didn't want to use Noctowl. I think I used Noctowl one time in Pokemon Coliseum, and it was a little bit on the underwhelming side of things. So then, thinking about how Pidgeotto, no, Pharaoh, no, Noctowl, no, Dodrio, no, and there's Pokemon like Mantine, but I don't think it gets Fly, and if it did get Fly, its physical attack is like 50, it's not that good. But then you have Gyarados, like the red Gyarados. I already have a water type, and Gyarados also cannot learn Fly. So honestly, to have a flying type to get me around the region faster, I wanted to go with Skarmory. I decided to go ahead and use Skarmory for the first time in this game. I've never used Skarmory before. That's part of my reason to delve into Let's Plays. Have fun with it, not be so stressed out like Nuzlocke. I will return to Nuzlocke at some point, but I wanted to try my hand again at Let's Plays. That's how I tried to start off the channel after the Pokemon Showdown content. I tried to do a Fire Red and Leaf Green Let's Play, and I just got bored of it. I had Dodrio on that team too. Dodrio, Raichu, Vaporeon, I think Venusaur was my starter. But I just got bored with it because I got to the part of the game where it's just so many trainers and stuff like that, and it's just all over the place. So instead of doing that, I wanted to go with Pokemon Yellow first. And I worked through that game, now I'm here, and then I think it was either before Crystal started, or just as it started, is when Emil's Heart Gold announcement went up. And I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. And of course, he had Meganium, which was a surprise, but also not really, because he doesn't like to use repeat Pokemon. And I'm the same way to an extent. You will see what I mean by that in the future. But he used like one repeat, which was like Growlithe from Gen 1 to Gen 2. He used Growlithe and Arcanine both times. Then he used Espeon in Crystal and in Coliseum. And he never used Meganium. He used Feraligatr in Crystal. He used Typhlosion in Coliseum. And I guess it was time for Meganium to shine. And I wanted to use Meganium because obviously we already know, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it, but heavy hint here. We obviously know what game I'm going to use Typhlosion in. It's my favorite Pokemon, so it's going to eventually be used at some point. I would love to capture the Skarmory though, because we still have a gym battle. But yeah, Skarmory is what I land on. Plus, Generation 2 is when they introduced the Steel type and the Dark type. And I wanted to use those new types on the team. New types as of this generation. and Skarmory was the best option. I almost went with Steelix. Magneton would not have been bad, but I think I have a different idea for Magneton. Again, heavy hint there. To a future game, I think. I don't need to check my notes, but unless I'm just red herring ya. Alright, come on now, Skarmory. I mean, this is not hard. You're paralyzed. I know you're a 5% catch rate, but you can't be that hard to capture as well. You went through all 10 of my... The only reason why I'm not going for another body slam is because with my luck, I will get a critical hit. I will absolutely get a critical hit, and it will be a disaster. But yeah, that's what I wanted to discuss when it came to Skarmory. I had no idea he was going to use it, and when he picked it up, I was like, shoot, I might have to pick another Pokemon. And just while thinking about it and looking through, this is not a game where we can get Mew. Golurk is not in this game, so we don't have a non-flying type that can use Fly. So, yeah, we kind of just had to stick it to Skarmory, and people want to say I copied him. I did not. This was my original plan for a while now. It just sucks that I couldn't get it out before he caught his, I guess. Because obviously he's got like 2 million subscribers, I think, or 1.25 or something like that. And I have not even 250. There's no chance we run out of balls, right? Like, I know I haven't caught a Pokemon for the team in a while, but we're not gonna run out of balls, are we? There we go. I started cutting the video and we finally caught it. We now have a team of 6. Skarmory, the armor bird Pokemon. Its feathers that shed are very sharp. It is said that people once used its feathers as swords. Maybe that could be inspiration for Mega Skarmory? But yeah. Anthony the Hiker. Anthony, I was watching my Joe to eat some berries. He was enjoying some milk and I decided to try some. I'm not sure if people should eat that stuff, but it was delicious. Wow, hop it quite often? That doesn't really mean anything. He's just making conversation. Alright, let's get up to the Pokemon Center. Alright, let's take a look at our Skarmory. Skarmory has really good defense. That's kind of why I wanted to use it. I love Skarmory in competitive against Body Press, Iron Defense, stuff like that. But here that we have Peck, Sand Swift, and Agility. Got good defense at 80 and good physical attack as well. Of course we gotta teach you Fly. That'll be your primary move of choice until we start doing like grinding and whatnot. I'm about to say, am I missing something? We have other moves you can probably teach it as well, but I will look into that off screen, because right now we gotta slap the experience share on you. Yeah, it's time for the experience share. We'll get rid of Sand Attack, I guess. I don't want to rely on accuracy evasion to win my battles, that just takes too long. But alright, it is time. What was I going to do? The experience share, duh. Alright, with our new Skarmory on hand, holding the experience share, we now have the Amulet coin using Lapras in the front. And it is time to take on the 8th gym of Johto. Blackthorn City Gym. Yo, champ in the making. It's been a long journey, but we are almost done. Count on me. Clair uses the mythical and sacred dragon-type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily, but you know, they're supposed to be weak against ice-type moves. Supposed to be weak against ice-type moves. Keep that in mind. Your first battle against dragons, I'll show you how tough they are. Yeah, if I recall correctly, this is the first matchup. Hey, look at that cool trainer Paul. We got 2 Pauls in our game. Starting off with Dratini. This shouldn't be too hard though. Yes, we have the Mystic, not Mystic Water, but the Never Melt Ice. But I do have the amulet coin I really want to use. Try and get some money. Some monies. This should still... Yeah, look at that. And another Dratini. Going down in one hit. And last but not least, another Dratini. There we go. One trainer down. Get some good experience too. Lapras will definitely be our MVP here, but we do have Kadabra with Ice Punch for backup. This is also one of the few gym puzzles that needs strength. This up here is not required to move, but you can move it if you really want to. Actually, is it required? I don't remember it being required. Probably not. But you know, we'll show you guys we'll show you just in case. Just like that, the boulder fell through. I can't allow a nameless trainer past me. I am not nameless. I am not Grunt. I don't work for anyone that named me Grunt. I have a name. I have a trainer ID. Fran. What's another like a movie, not a movie, a show? The nanny named Fran. Level 37 Seadra though, yeah. Not everybody in here is a dragon type, but Seadra and Horsey are classified as dragon Pokemon though. And we have the immediate miss into a second smoke screen. And the immediate double miss into a Leer. Dragon moves are special, so if you have a dragon move and a water move, that Leer is pointless. And yeah, it's Twister. This is a dragon type attack, so it is special, so that Leer does not matter. And we flinch. You know what? I think we should go into Meganium. Go into Meganium just to go ahead and get the thing out of the way with a good old-fashioned Razor Leaf Flurry. I think the flinch chance on Twister's like 20%. It's not that bad. But it's also not that good. It's like 40 power. Don't know why Lance in the anime has to keep Twister on his Pokemon. Get 3552. That's that amulet coin. Amulet coin. Sorry. Working for us. We got one more up here though. Go with our Lapras. It's not as if we all use dragon type Pokemon. Yeah, I mean we kind of see that. Kind of wish you were like at the start of the gym maybe. Cool trainer Cody. Cody Rhodes with the Horsey off the top rope. Let's go for that body slam. We may or may not even have to really heal after all these battles. There's a Leer. I'll take a Leer. Leer's not a problem. Unless you have... What physical move do you learn by level up? You start off with like Bubble, Smoke Screen, Leer, Water Gun. Stuff like that. And another Seadra. The Twister, alright. No Smoke Screen at the start, that's good. This probably won't two-shot, yeah. But we do get the paralysis though, so no more flinching from you, thankfully. Alright, let's go for Surf. Surf might still do more even past the resistance. Yeah, it does do more. Still a 3-shot, but I mean that body slam could have easily been a 4-shot. One more Surf and Seadra will go down. And then we got like 2 more trainers we gotta fight. almost level 38, and Skarmory gonna gain some experience. We finally have a whole team of 6 now. And we can just push this boulder over here. Off screen though, I will do some off screen grinding for Skarmory, just so it can be caught up faster. Let's see, we gotta do one more, if I do so believe. And then push this one on up to that last one right there on screen now. The boulder fell through. And yeah, we got 2 more trainers right here. My chance of losing, not even 1%. Now, that doesn't mean it's 0%. You said not even 1%, it could be 0.9%, Mike. Michael Scott, Prison Mike, with the Dragonair, level 37. This is, now, I will say this, there are 4 dragon types. There are 4 dragon types in Generation 2. You've now seen 2 of them. So yeah, we're getting our dragon decks up today. And Lapras gets level 38. I like the sound of that. That's odd. And we got just one more. Dragons are sacred Pokemon. They're full of life energy. If you're not serious, you won't be able to beat them. I don't know about life energy. Lola Bunny. With Dratini. The teeny little Dratini Martini. We'll just go for the Ice Beam. Maybe we will go back and heal, just in case. Because, I mean, we can always cut it out. And Skarmory goes level 28. Our first level, we get 4 defense from that. And Dragonair. Level 36, we'll go for the Ice Beam. Unfortunately, we don't have an electric move on Lapras yet. Yes, I said electric move. Lapras has pretty decent coverage options, to be honest. And there you go, Lola was now defeated. Way to go, we get 34-56. And yeah, I'm gonna go back and heal, give us the proper held item, and then we'll be ready for our gym battle. Alright, it's almost like I never left. I am back. We have our team all healed up, a little bit under leveled, but we have the appropriate options though for this battle though, that is for sure. We have our Lapras level 38, we got Ice Beam on you, Ice Punch on you. We got Skarmory, I guess we really need it, but hopefully we don't. Skarmory can just gain some experience though. Without wasting any time, because we got more stuff to do after this, it's time to take on the 8th and final gym leader of Johto, the Dragon type specialist, Clair. I am Clair, the world's best Dragon Master. I can hold my own even against the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. Gym leader Clair starts off the battle with a Dragonair. Now, let me say this real quick. She has 3 Dragonairs. I do not know which one is which. I think I know what the first one is, but I will read off all their movesets completely though, and get it out of the way now. Her 3 Dragonairs are all Dragon type, level 37, with the moves Slam, Thunder Wave, Dragon Breath. And the last move for each of them, this one right here is probably Surf, and the other 2 have Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. The Slam, Thunder Wave, and Dragon Breath are all the way amongst them as well, and the 4th move is Surf, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. So, very interesting indeed. But we're going to go for an Ice Beam. We do have speed. Hopefully we OHKO because that Thunder Wave would stop. And we do. Yeah, this could be a pushover of a battle. Dragons, their only weaknesses in this game are ice and other dragon types. Likely you don't have another dragon type unless you picked up that Dratini, but then again, you'll be weak to dragon as well. So honestly, ice and steel are your best options. Just because steel resists dragon as well. That's 2 down. That one probably has Thunderbolt. This one probably has the Ice Beam. Because Ice Beam's power is 95 and I never melt ice as a 10% boost, we're effectively firing off 104 base power Ice Beams. And with Stab, that makes it 156. So we're basically firing off Hyper Beams here without any recoil. But last up though is Kingdra, her ace. Level 40, Water and Dragon type, with the moves Surf, Dragon Breath, Smoke Screen, and Hyper Beam. This is her ace, and you know what? Exactly. It is a Smoke Screen. We have more than 3 Pokemon, so Kingdra is only weak against Dragon type attacks. And I can tell you right now, that's not a very long list of attacks. The only dragon moves in Generation 2 are Twister, Dragon Breath, and Outrage. Kingdra is only weak to 3 attacks. So yeah. We're gonna just set up a Reflect. I mean, there's no reason to attack this thing. They're just using Smoke Screen. We got off the Parasong, so I mean, this thing, especially when you start with Typhlosion and you do the whole, you know what, we'll use, actually, that'd be hilarious. No, you know what, no, if they use Surf, we would get, okay, they wouldn't use Surf, right? Nah, you know what, I want to go ahead and keep Meganium in, we'll just use Synthesis. And there's Dragon Breath. They're gonna go off with their Dragon type attack. Paris count fell to 0, and it just goes down just like that. Skarmory goes over 29. That's great. And Clair was defeated. We beat her in 6 turns, I think. So yeah, if you have the Amulet coin, it's 8,000 bucks. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know, you should take the Dragon User Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There's a small shrine at the center. Go there. If you can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I'll recognize you as a trainer worthy of the gym badge. Yeah, we're not done yet. I'll see you guys outside the gym. So, in preparation for the Dragon's Den, just so you don't get the awkward text about having to come back from anything, you will want Surf, which is kind of necessary to get here in the first place. You will want Whirlpool, someone that can use Whirlpool. Bring some repels, and leave yourself an empty spot on your team. Yeah, we're basically going in here with 3 Pokemon, Kadabra, Lapras, and Meganium. One of the best songs, and it gets immediately interrupted. You, how dare you enter uninvited? If the guy out back didn't let me in, then I would not be able to come in. Darren. This from a Glee? He has himself a Dragonair. Look at that. Yeah. Johto Gym Leaders. They are sore losers. We have Ice Punch on our Kadabra. This might not kill though. Yeah. Sorry about that. My cat decided to try and claw up my leg. I wasn't going to bring it up because I didn't want to seem like more of a copycat. Hilarious enough copycat, but I mean, yeah. 1776 though. Alright, well this is the Dragon's Den. I don't know if we can get encounters on the land, but just in case, we're going to Super Repel. There are items here, but we are running pretty low on time, so I'll probably take care of these people off screen. Yeah, there's like items here and stuff like that too. But right here there is the Whirlpool. We go on through that. And we arrive here at the shrine. But if you want to go past, this is what you had to do in Gold and Silver. In Gold and Silver, you had to go get the Dragon Fang item. And they actually had a little cheating, anti-cheating or anti-trading function that if you trade it in a Dragon Fang, she calls you out on it. Which is kind of funny, actually. The Dragon Fang, though, of course, I don't know, did it get its actual stuff? I know there's the Dragon Scale. Yes, this powers up Dragon type moves. Good. There is another item called the Dragon Scale that people mistook it for, and it doesn't do that. It's for trading Seedra into Kingdra. Yeah, let's head on inside. Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? That girl is a handful. I am sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry, you are to answer only a few questions. Ready? What are Pokémon to you? They are our friends. Oh, I understand. What helps you win battles? Raising. Yeah, we raise them with love and care. Oh, I understand. Take a shot every time this guy says, oh, I understand. Tell me how drunk you are. In the comment section down below. What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? Anybody. Battling is my favorite part of the Pokemon games. Oh, I understand. What is important for raising Pokemon? Love. Oh, I understand. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. Which is more important? Both. I see. You care deeply for Pokemon. Very commendable. That conviction is what is important. Fire, don't lose that belief. It will see you through at the Pokemon League. And look who it is. The Crybaby. So how'd it go? I guess there's no point asking. You did fail? A bunch of dots. How many dots are there exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know, I don't care. What? You passed? That can't be. You're lying. Even I haven't been approved. Claire. This child is impeccable in skill and spirit. Admit defeat and come for the Rising Badge. Or must I inform Lance of this? I understand. Here, this is the Rising Badge. Hurry up and take it. Fire received the Rising Badge. That is now our 8th and final gym badge, and we have the ability to use Waterfall outside of battle. Also, all Pokemon will recognize you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. Traded Pokemon can now beat up to level 100. Claire, reflect upon what it is that you lack and this child has. Yeah, now if you leave... Wait! I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. She gives you TM24. This is Dragon Breath. It's the only Dragon TM in the game. It's a 60 base power move. I guess I should explain this during the gym battle. Dragon Breath is a 60 base power move that has a good chance to cause paralysis. Dragon is only good against Dragon, so if you want an alternate way of causing paralysis on someone who doesn't have an electric move, Thunder Wave, Stun Spore, Body Slam, stuff like that, you can teach it. A surprising amount of Pokemon can learn it. I think even Lapras gets Dragon Breath. Give it everything you've got. Yeah. Before we call it a day though, you want to head back inside here. Talk to the Master. Good to see you here. Your arrival is most fortunate. I have something for you. Take this Dratini as proof that I have recognized your worth. And he gives you a Dratini. A free Dratini. Don't need to raise money for the Dratini in Goldenrod. Don't have to try and hunt one. And this Dratini kinda outweighs all the other ones. If you answer the questions as I did, this Dratini will have the special move Extreme Speed. This is a standout on Dragonites even nowadays in competitive. But it used to be only through this method you could get one. Extreme Speed is an 80 base power normal type attack that has even more priority than moves like Quick Attack. It has +2 priority, so it is the fastest move in the game. So yeah, you can get that here. If you want to train up a Dragonite, you gotta wait till you have 8 badges first and answer the questions the way I did to get that Extreme Speed Dratini. With that being said though, next time on Pokemon Crystal, I think we're gonna go ahead and stop by, well actually, hold on, let's leave the place first. Oh look, a phone call from Professor Elm. Hello Fire, I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Now, next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're gonna swing by Professor Elm's lab. See Professor Elm's lab? Professor Elm's lab, see what he wants. And then I think we're gonna take a stop by Ecruteak City. See you guys then.